Hi, Mel, and how are you, judges? So, this is for the being one of the ones selected to be on the live podcast thing. So, I listened to the YouTube video, Mel, a few times, and yeah, the question is, where am I stuck in my life? So, I'm sure a lot of people are thinking the same thing as I am, that there's probably more than one area where you're stuck in your life, and it's hard to just distill it down to one thing. But I know for me, the way I think, the biggest area in my life that I'm stuck in right now is just clarity, clarity on a career, and just really going for it. Having the courage to just go out there and get it, to go out there and crush it as far as my career. Now, I should say that I've been back and forth. I've had a variety of jobs in my life. The latest one has been in the IT industry, where honestly I really don't feel like I've achieved a lot of success, and especially not financially. Um, and the caveat to all this is that I've been in this house in Orlando. It's a very modest house. I'd really like to move out of this house, and the way I think of things, I need to be in a much higher paying job to do that. That's just the reality of it. I need to be earning much higher income to get financed by a bank to move into a home that would really that I could take more pride in. Let's just put it that way. So I've struggled as far as the other career that I've been in has been the marine industry, the offshore industry. I've been a merchant marine. I've been credentialed to work in the marine industry for about 15 years. So, and I've rotated back and forth, like I said, between marine work and IT work. Here I am in Orlando on land, not really making it. So I've kind of got this thing going on, where I feel confused about what I'm supposed to do. I thought I was supposed to graduate from university and do something in IT. It hasn't worked out yet, It may work out in the future, But I feel like the most direct path for me right now is to work in the offshore industry. The problem is I've hesitated. I've definitely, for whatever reason, I've just been, feeling like I've been pushed away from that. Um, I could dive into that deeper, in a conversation, with whoever on the podcast, or over the phone or whatever. But anyway, so um, yeah, I mean, I've struggled with motivation, finding clarity, as far as digging digging into this role in the offshore industry. And I should also mention that I've been to this HPA thing. I've been to the Brendan Burchard thing out in California a couple times. I went to it this year. It was great. The only thing is that when I find that when I come back here, I kind of get bummed out. I get down about the place where I'm living. Just you know the amount of work that the house kind of needs. I mean, it's not like it's a shack, but it needs a lot of work. It needs some work. Um, and so I've attached some inferior feelings to living where I live. But I feel like I could get out of that, if I could just really embrace this role of working in the offshore industry, of really, having the self confidence to just go for it and own that, position, that role of working in the offshore industry. So um, that's kind of where I'm at. So I guess I just wanted to wrap this up by saying, I definitely feel like I could be a contributor and talk candidly on the live podcast in Boston. I'd love to be selected, as one of the six people. Um, and but even if I'm not, I know that this, doing this doing this video, I'll have something to look back at, And I've been doing a lot of the things from this from the course. The From the course, I've been practicing a lot of those things like meditation, journaling, um, whatever else was talked about in the course. But I definitely feel like I could benefit from being a part of the live podcast. Through role playing and through um, hearing what other people have to say about my dilemma. So with that, I just thank you for listening, and yeah, I hope to meet you in person and everybody else that's been part of the spring 2017 POI thing. Thanks for making that happen.